hello, and welcome to Saturday Night Karaoke. My name is Chuck Tomasi from sunny Phoenix, Arizona. I am so glad that you are all here once again. This is the time of week when I get together and share some fun with you. This is, this is an interesting time. We're still getting through it, and we will get through this. So we've got COVID, we've got social injustice, we've got an election coming. But, be strong, be safe, be kind. We will get through this. And if you want to join along and have some fun in here, you can scan that QR code or go to the link and enter that code. Construction has officially begun. I feel like I just put down the orange cones or barrels and started tearing up the asphalt on the application to give it a new face and some new functionality. I have not heard back from our designer. I sent off my notes and said, hey, John, how am I doing on the mock-ups? Haven't heard back from him, but I'm going to take a guess and say that it's pretty close. I am just going to do a real quick check and make sure that Facebook is working. Facebook is working. YouTube is working. Thank you for everybody who's out there joining. Looks like the streams are happy this week. We had some technical issues last week, but we are much beyond that. All right, let's look at the lineup for tonight's show. It's that button right there. And you'll notice there's only 3 songs on there, but I'm actually going to be singing 4. The 4th one is not in the database because it doesn't have any words on the screen. It is just the music. So we're going to try something new. I have to pay attention to the music this time rather than just cheating and looking at the words. This is going to be fun. Glenn says hello. Glenn, hope you had a wonderful, I think it was lunch or dinner with your son. Just saw that on Facebook. So looked good. Good. Look like you were having a good time. Mary says hello. Good to see you, Mary. Craig is out there. Craig makes sure that everything on the back-end systems are running fine. He's the man behind the scenes at work and on our podcasts at home. So thank you very much, Craig Stepp. We have some birthdays coming up. We have some information. There's a whole lot coming up in the next half hour or so. So join me. Thank you for tuning in. Lubricate the vocal cords, and let's get started. Let's see. Before I started, had a note here. Make sure my cursor is on the right county here. As I was going through some of these songs last night with Donna, I noticed that, I don't know about you, but songs are almost like smells. They bring back very strong memories of people. Perhaps it's someone who introduced you to an artist or a song or a place or a time. Maybe it was a family vacation when you got in the car and drove out west when you were a kid, or somebody played this song over and over again. If you've got any memories about these songs, please jot them down. And a reminder that if you've got any requests, I still have a bit of a backlog that I'm working on, but I'm always open to more. I do a lot of 60s, 70s, and 80s songs, but as you can see tonight, we got a Frank Sinatra in there. It's going to be interesting. So share your memories. I'll read them out loud if you want to share that way, whether you're on YouTube or Facebook. I look forward to doing that. Let's get on with our first song by America. And I just totally ruined the whole thing. One moment while I go get that again. Oh man, this is bad news. You know what? I'm just going to do it this way. I'll come back to that. You can't add it to this part. You know what? Yeah, go ahead and add it. I'm going to change. Donna's going to add this. I will make sure that it is in. It was Tin Man by America, and it was on the channel Giuseppe V. So let me enable queuing, and it is unlimited. And I'm going to save party. You can see this interface needs a little love, and I've been giving all I can tonight. Sorry about that. One click of the mouse, and I am out. Tin Man? What party? Oh, SNK2. Sorry. My wife to the rescue. In the meantime, let's go to song number 2, the Beatles. Hate it when that happens. I give her all my love, that's all I do. And if you saw my love, you'd love her too. I love her. She gives me everything, and tenderly the kiss my lover brings, she brings to me, and I love her. A love like ours could never die, as long as I have you near me. Bright are the stars that shine, dark is the sky. I know this love of mine will never die, and I love her. Hello, Grandma Dorothy. Mark is out there. Hello, Mark. It's Steve and Teresa. Got the whole gang in here tonight. I want to know who's watching on YouTube. Bright are the stars that shine, dark is the sky. I know this love of mine will never die, and I love her. Glenn says better than Ringo. I should hope so. Ringo didn't sing that one. That was Paul. Oh, Donna is a saint. She's got song number 1 in here. Make sure I didn't miss anything. Before we do that, let's go to the birthdays. There are far fewer than last week. That's the good news. Nothing on Saturday and Sunday that I see in my circle of friends on Facebook. However, Monday we have Patty Dilk. She is from our church, and she made us some really nice face masks. I was wearing one today. So huge thank you, Patty, if you're watching this, for those face masks. We've given some to our daughters. We've kept, I understand Friday was National Daughter Day, and I completely missed it. And we have 2 daughters, so I think I failed as a parent. But Donna said, I don't subscribe to those made-up holidays. So I guess I have an excuse. Happy Daughter's Day, or belated Daughter's Day to all you people out there. Also on Monday is our flower girl from our wedding about 32 years ago. Deanna Hellwig Johnson, happy birthday to you. Hope everything is going well. Nobody on Tuesday, but Wednesday we've got a boatload with Charlotte Riddle Kennedy, one of our good friends whom we meet at DragonCon. We met her through podcasting. Matt Fifley, who goes all the way back to 2nd grade. I met him when we had a combined 1st and 2nd grade in Parkview Elementary School in Mrs. Hauser's class, who later became Mrs. Andrade. And she was the mayor of Marquette, Michigan for a while. And I think I got the name right. Anyway, Matt Fifley and I were good friends and didn't connect for like 45 years later. It was amazing who you can find on Facebook these days. I absolutely love it for that reason. Sarah Schneider, one of my workout buddies at the karate school from years gone by. Jerry Unselt, and good friend, longtime coworker, just spoke to him today. Scott Reynolds is coming up on the 30th as well. Then we have October 1st, Terry LaForest Novak, good friend of ours, and I believe she used to be, or maybe still is, Scott's sister-in-law. You see how this whole family thing works together? It's kind of fun. And our old pastor from Appleton, Wisconsin, Jeff Tengesdahl. Happy birthday to all of you if it is your birthday and I did not get it on the list this time. Well, sorry, but either it's unlisted on Facebook or we're not friends on Facebook. But I wish you all the best. Congratulations on making it on another trip around the sun. Here we go. Oh, speaking of the sun, interesting stuff. Mars is in opposition, which means if you line up the sun and Earth, Mars is directly overhead at midnight on October 3rd. So you'll see it just rising just after sunset. Big and orange and it's easy to spot. It's almost as bright as Venus. In fact, I think it's going to be brighter than Venus when it is directly overhead. So very easy to spot. Watch for Mars. And then there's some missions that'll be landing in February because they left a few weeks ago. You kind of got to catch up to the planet, but this is the time when everybody wants to get there. All right, second song, we have we're going to go back to America. Let's do that first. Before we go on to somewhere, I have a cursor here. There, let's make sure we click the green button. Any commentator, do you remember who the gym teacher was at Parkview? Yes, it was Miss Bell, who married the principal, Mr. Arns, became Mrs. Arns. And there was another guy, Mr. Hammery. So if you didn't have Miss Bell, you probably had Mr. Hammery. And I think Mr. Hammery was 4th and 5th and 6th grade, while Miss Bell / Arns was for the younger kids. How's that for why do I remember this stuff, Glenn? I don't know. You asked. Scott and I were just having that discussion today. It's amazing what you remember. It's amazing what you forget. I can remember the day I got my first iPhone 4. Like, why? But yet we can't remember a whole bunch of other stuff. All right, let's go to Tin Man by America. I haven't gone crazy yet. Sometimes late when things are real and people share the gift of gab between themselves. Some are quick to take the bait and catch the perfect prize that waits among the shells. Not shells. But Oz never did give nothing to the Tin Man that he didn't already have. And cause never was the reason for the evening or the Tropic of Sir Galahad. So please believe in me when I say I'm spinning round, 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 round. Smoke that stain bright color, oh, going down, 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 down. So such green like bubbles. Nice, Gary. Thanks for the compliment. Oh, Oz never did give nothing to the Tin Man that he didn't already have. And cause never was the reason for the evening or the Tropic of Sir Galahad. So please believe in me when I say I'm spinning round, 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 round. Smoke glass stained bright color, image going down, 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 down. So green like bubbles. What do those words mean anyway? No, Oz never did give nothing to the Tin Man that he didn't already have. And cause never was the reason for the evening or the Tropic of Sir Galahad. So please believe in me. I like it when they throw in the background singers. We'll do some more America another time. I've got a couple of those lined up. Also did some Chicago, practiced with some Chicago last night. That was kind of fun. So let's officially check that one off. And while I'm on the Frank Sinatra song, wanted to let you know that I watched a special. There's a special on Netflix right now about Frank Sinatra. I think it was called All or Nothing at All, which is the name of one of his songs. And it's a 2-part, 2-hour, I think it's like 2+ on each episode, like 2 hours and 5 minutes or something. 2-part, so you got to invest some time. Sit back, enjoy, relax. Interesting. I didn't know that much about his early life when he was born and his parents and this kind of stuff. And they do some interviews with him. They have some voiceovers from other people in his life as they went along. Of course, when I came along later, I knew about the mob and I knew about the marriage to Mia Farrow. Didn't know his son was kidnapped. So there's a lot of interesting stuff. And I had fun following along with like Old Vegas. They say, hey, they went to the Sands. I'm like, where was the Sands? What's there now? Where was the dunes? You know, they showed how we got into the movie From Here to Eternity and Ocean's 11 and whatnot. It was fun. I had fun going on Google Maps, and I believe there's a website. I can't remember the exact name, but it's like LasVegasStripMuseum.org or something, where you could see the old hotels. Lots of great pictures. They had pictures of Jack Kennedy at one of these little hotels that looked like he'd pulling off the side of the road. I mean, 1 story. These were great. There's still some of those around in Phoenix, not on the Strip. Of course, all the mega hotels have taken over, but thought it was a lot of fun. If you want to catch that, go over to Netflix and watch that. Didn't see him sing this particular song, but he did do Young at Heart, which I did like way back in week 1 or 2 of this. This is what now, 23, maybe week 24. I've kind of lost track. Steve says, good thing you're not dyslexic. Otherwise, it would be what? Ho, ho, ho instead of ooh, ooh, ooh. I'm not sure where the comment came from. Lots of drugs involved with the writing of that song. Yeah, and you know who else has real interesting lyrics? Yes. The group Yes. And Pink Floyd. There's a number of them. They're like, what? You know, even when you're reading the lyrics, what does this mean? Who knows? Let's continue on with Cheek to Cheek, because I promised my parents I'd do more stuff in their era. There's a lot of versions of this. I like this one. Heaven, I'm in heaven, and my heart beats so that I can hardly speak, and I seem to find the happiness I seek when we're out together dancing cheek to cheek. Heaven, I'm in heaven, and the cares that hung around me through the week seem to vanish like a gambler's lucky streak when we're out together dancing cheek to cheek. Oh, I love to climb a mountain and reach the highest peak, but it doesn't boot me half as much as dancing cheek to cheek. Oh, I love to go out fishing in a river or a creek, but I don't enjoy it half as much as dancing cheek to cheek. Dance with me, I want my arm about you. That charm about you will carry me through to heaven. I'm in heaven, and my heart beats so that I can hardly speak, and I seem to find the happiness I seek when we're out together swinging cheek to cheek. Hey! Go! Come on and dance dance with me. I want my arm about you, that charm about you. It'll carry me through right up to heaven. I'm in heaven, and my heart beats so that I can hardly speak. And I seem to find the happiness I seek when we're out together dancing, out together dancing, out together dancing, cheek to cheek. That guy had some style when he performed, didn't he? It was interesting to watch the transition, too, when he went from the young... no, let's not do that one. When he went from the young, bow tie and the pompadour, the hair, and, attractive young man. Very handsome. I can see how the ladies kind of went for this guy. But then he went through a slump in the 50s and reinvented himself as a more mature. You can tell his hair went from built up to calm down. And he went from bow tie to necktie. He was always a very classy guy. And then he started wearing the hats, too. So it was an interesting transition. Good story. I invite you to watch that. Before we go, I want to remind you that we do this every Saturday. It's called Saturday Night Karaoke. I'm just trying to find my cursor. Saturday Night Karaoke, 6 p.m. Pacific Time, 9 p.m. U.S. Eastern Time on Facebook and YouTube. We are doing that. Thank you, everybody. Peg says hello on YouTube. Glenn says bravo. Thank you. Thank you very much. Here, we should do the applause. Although I think Sinatra had a few more people in the club than that. Let's cross that one off the list. And going to do something new here. Means Chuck's got to pay attention. A karaoke song without words on the screen. I have the words to use. They're over there on the other monitor, and I do have to study the timing. So this is an old favorite of mine. I Do by the Geils Band, and it's a good closer because it's got a lot of energy. I don't know where this idea came from. It came in the middle of the night, and I kind of woke up and went, I'm going to sing that Saturday. So without delay, let's have some fun with this one. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, do I love you with all of my heart? I do now. Yes, I do. Do I want you to stay by my side? I do now. Yes, I do. Do I want you to be all mine? I do now. Yes, I do. And I love you, my baby. Yes, I do. And I want you, my baby. Yeah, I do now. Stay by my side. I do now. Yes, I do. Do I want you to be all mine? I do now. Yeah, I do now. Do 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 Yes, I do. And I need you, my baby. Yes, I do. Yeah, 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 baby. Yeah, 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 baby. Do, 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 wah. Dang, that was a lot of fun. I love it when the timing works out. You should have seen me a few times this afternoon. I got into the doo-doo where it was all me, and I'm offbeat. I went, oh, not again. That one actually worked surprisingly well. I'm happy with that. Glenn, I want to see you join Chuck on Saturday Night Karaoke. And what you couldn't tell was the applause from that video merged right in seamlessly with this applause. It was almost exactly the same. Okay, there you get the idea. If it didn't work out, I'd give you one of these. Give me one of those. All right, that is going to do it. Thank you, everybody, for joining me. Peg likes the fake harmonica. I can do air harmonica, I can do air drums, and I can do air guitar. I can't play any of those instruments in real life. That's going to do it for me this time. Thank you. Thank you so much for joining me. It was a lot of fun. I hope I made your day rock a little bit more. And you will be back next Saturday at 6 p.m. Pacific, 9 p.m. Eastern to join me for a few more songs, which I won't have a clue what they are until I clear my head and think of them tomorrow morning and maybe get some fresh ideas on Friday night when Donna and I play around with this. So thank you again. Go hum a few bars to somebody and then walk away and make them go, why am I singing Christmas songs in October? It doesn't make any sense. For now, I'm Chuck Tomasi, wishing you to stay safe, be kind, and we'll catch up with you again next time. Thanks. Bye.